reasons. Myself, I didn't like the way she was twisting the natural world, natural order of things. Is she malevolent? We're not quite sure. But she clearly isn't good. I think in order for peace to be found, she needs to be exterminated. And she is here among us now. However, before she has a pause there. However, if she is killed, the rest of the Sinborn gods will be released, and they too aren't all benevolent, as you may have found out. Double-edged sword, so you need to make a choice. My brother is benevolent. So I want to save the good.
Then I'm afraid my wrath and the wrath of Helm shall have to do for now. Lads, heal her up.
Scud, your paralysis is gone now.
Oh, feeling much better.
If you wish to do good by us, then that's all I need to hear. And Haas will step this way and start scanning the... She said that the whatever figure was in this direction?
It's within the crowd.
He'll take a look out and...
As you guys are starting to heal the bride, Liara comes up, she's like, "What are you guys doing? We're not here to support Sinborn. They are our enemies."
River will pop up and be like, "Well, there has been some updated information that we have secured from the depths of Sinborn Realm. Afraid, seems not all Sinborn gods amongst a twisted reality."
It kind of broke up there at the end.
Oh. Said, not all Sinborn gods originate from an evil...
An evil
place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I roll persuasion check.
Yeah, I'll basically try to explain in a short amount of time what we learned while we were in this. I am not great at persuasion. $11.
She's not quick to believe what you have to say, but because you're in the current group that you're in, and you helped out killing the Doomwaker, she doesn't stop you. You explain what happened in the realm of sin, and the bride will speak up as Liara questions you. She says, "Listen to your fellow druid, River. He speaks the truth. Not all Sinborn gods are evil beings, evil entities with desire to rule and gain power."
He had to say they were put that there by the Lady of Pain, twisted from their original purpose.
Liara just steps back one, just to witness what's going on. You guys continue healing, correct?
Yep. True.
All right. Say over the next few turns, Scud, you can make yourself known too, since you weren't really part of the present group. So, do you want to say anything to everyone else because you helped fight the Doomwaker?
Good job, team. Fellow paladins, I trust you. So you...
And are you?
He'll like bow his head.
Seem like a good man.
We might be good as allies. Would Scud know about the Sinborn lady?
Roll a religion check.
Alright. Not.
Yeah, I would say you do know pretty well of the history, considering of the backstory of being part of the group that attacked the Lady of Pain, took her arm. You know that the Lady of Pain is very strong, very powerful.
Right.
You and Honest Brightspell and McCool Smith chose not to accept Yumi's offer, though. So, even though Lady Pain is very powerful, you don't think that the Sinborn gods can take her. That's why you chose what you chose. But you do know that you did know that the bride was hidden in the city. This is where you've been staying for the last 10 or so years. And you did know that the bride has been in Hinterwood. And you did know that she wasn't really malevolent. Rather.
Okay. I support your decision to heal this one.
Well, if you support a decision like that, then perhaps you could find a place among us. I tell you, it's not for the faint of heart.
Wait, what happened?
She suddenly
It was an accident, sorry.
Oh, I was like-
So you guys get up to full health. Do you want to cast the cure on her?
Yeah, sure. But before that, I wanted to see if I could see whatever figure was out in the crowd. Figure.
Roll a perception check.
Now, let me just double check. I think my watchful helm gives me advantage, but I just think it's only on sight. Advantage on perception checks rely on sight.
Okay. However, this is in a crowd of people, and she's not trying. Well, yeah, she's not trying to be seen exactly. So go ahead and roll with just a regular roll.
Normal? All right, sure.
Yeah.
I don't see her.
No, you don't.
Yeah. So stepping out into the crowd, or stepping out to scan the crowd.
For a glimpse, you might see someone with a mask on, but they quickly vanish behind the rest of the crowd in front of them.
Not uncommon for someone in Hinterwood, so I'll.
However, it is uncommon because all of the crowd are maskless, except for this one individual.
Okay. Distracted by Scud.
Scud.
He'll turn around and cast the cure disease. And that'll be that.
And she's restored to her full health in non-diseased form. And she does a shallow bow towards you.
Yeah, down to one knee.
Mm-hmm. You've made your choice. I fear it may leave my brother to torment he does not deserve.
I fear none of them may deserve it, but the people above deserve it less. If your intention be good, then I'd rather have put my stock to you.
All right. Cultist comes running up to Yumi over here. I have a lot of if this happens, then this happens. We're in for this, and
flowchart.
The path that you chose is not the ideal path. It's probably the bad path, but it's okay.
Sounds like toss to me.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say anyone can roll a perception check on this.
Does it rely on sight?
Yeah, that's fine. You can get advantage of this, but this is during your healing phases, what you just did, and when you're casting the cure diseases, so you can't prevent what's about to happen.
Fair enough.
Y'all
Vulcan's not
roll
casting anything.
Yeah, but you're also far away. I mean, if you want to try to prevent it,
Okay,
I'd say
okay.
Vulcan could, and that's about it. So Sam goes over here. Okay. So, yeah, you all pretty much see this. I'm not going to say you don't. Be dumb. You see a cultist carrying something under his cloak and bringing it over to you, me. Who takes it from him and looks at it and tosses it on the ground. Kaz, you know this is the shield. It looks like one of the cultists snuck onto the ship during this battle.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yep. Fuck.
And Zoom didn't see them?
Zoom was probably with Foz in the kitchen area, and this is not in the kitchen. Protecting little girl. So you see Yumi toss it on the ground and activate a Staff of the Hollow, and proceeds to cast a very powerful spell attack on the shield. If anyone wants to determine the spell, they can roll an Arcana check.
Silvery Bob! No.
Arcana check.
I'm out of range of counter spell, so.
Tell me.
Yeah, I won't even bother rolling.
But you would be privy to this spell because you were in the realm of sin.
Yeah.
Scud, you will know this spell too, just because you were part of the group that had the Staff of the Hollow.
Got it, yeah.
The spell is called the Hollow's God's Bane. And it's meant to kill gods and demigods.
Oh shit.
Okay.
And what it looks like is a barbed blade pops out the top of this staff, connected to a chain that's attached to the top of the staff itself, and it just skewers inside of the shield, but it looks like it's going into a plane within the shield. And and as you all notice this, the bride notices this too, and she's like, "No!"
Bro.
I chose the bad ending, guys.
You showed the bad ending. This is the ending that was the least good for this session, but it is what it is.
He had good intentions. That's why I picked them.
And the chain that's going into the shield gets taut for a second and then goes limp. You assume whatever was within the shield is now dead.
Oh,
The shield's glow diminishes, the chain retracts from within the shield, and Yumi kicks the shield aside, no longer caring about it. And as he does so, chains pop out from a portal that opens up within, underneath the bride, and they lash around her and start dragging her into the realm of sin. You can roll a history check if you'd like on the occurrence that's taking place.
What kind of check?
History
Anybody?
or religion, I suppose. Either way.
wow.
History
Yeah.
or religion?
Both are the same for me, so.
Bud's good. Kaz is good. Scud is good.
Can I try
Cause-
something as well?
I mean, yes, but let me tell you what's going on quick. So, those who rolled 15 or higher, I'll say, you know there was a pact made between the Lady of Pain, the bride of Lathander, and Lathander himself. Lathander offered himself to serve the punishment meant for the bride and be locked away in her artifact on the material plane, rather than her go into the realm of sin to suffer the same punishment as the rest of the Sinborn gods. That's why she's the only Sinborn god on the material plane. The condition of this is, if they were to ever touch, the shield and her were to ever touch, she would be freed from the shield, and she would be dragged down to the realm of sin. And if he somehow was freed or killed otherwise, she'd still be dragged down to the realm of sin. As long as someone is serving a punishment, then the deal is fine. So if he's dead, she needs to serve the punishment herself. So, what did you want to do, River?
I wanted to try and cast Freedom of Movement on the bride.
Freedom of movement. Okay.
Oh, please tell me that works. That'd be so awesome.
It's a spell, correct?
It is.
What level?
I'm gonna cast it at 6th level.
Yes.
Oh,
It's instantly
holy shit.
countered.
Oh.
Oh no! Can I attempt to counter the counter spell?
On the stack.
No, you cannot, because you can't
Alright.
you can't see the cause of it.
I can see the cause. I am the cause.
You are the cause.
I
of
am
it.
the one who
I am the
causes.
cause.
Say my name.
And she cries out, "The Thunder, no!" And does one of those, like, not literally the
The thumbs
Terminator
up.
2, but
Yeah.
it's like a claw out before she gets dragged down into the realm of sin.
Well, shit.
What would you like to do?
Koss is spinning his warhammer in his hand. Just kind of like what you would do, like to like you're just like spinning the haft of something, like a baseball bat or something, in his hand. Kind of like looking down at where the bride was, and
The portal, this is important. You're looking down at where she was. The portal's still open. It's not disappearing. You're spinning your blade around your hand, disappointed by what just occurred, upset, angry. And this portal's not disappearing. And a moment passes. And suddenly, Sinborn beings start crawling out of it. You believe that this opened an exit to the realm of sin for creatures, not necessarily the gods, but creatures alone can exit out through this from this portal without being summoned.
I just go over to Yumi and say, like, you were supposed to be helping the bride, right?
yes, I was.
No, I'm talking to Yumi.
Oh.
So you want to walk over to Yumi?
Yeah.
Bring yourself over there.
Bud. I think it's
He
time to
says,
leave.
"And I am. She is back to where she belongs with the rest of her kin. Lathander's a false god. He needs to be taken care of."
Oh wow.
Oh, Samoville's gonna go over there too.
How
Of course,
many
Samoville's gonna go there.
how many cultists are here?
There's about 1,000. You don't see them all. They're not all on this map specifically, but throughout the city and around the walls itself, there's over roughly 1,000 cultists. No harm has befallen to her. She is not a traitor like her brother.
Koss will just quietly tell everyone back to the ship.
Samoville rages. He looks like he wants to kill Yumi. So if he wants to prevent a possible war getting started, you might want to stop him. He just killed freaking his god, so
Yeah.
so yeah.
Koss would try, but I feel like other people are closer. But whatever you want to do, Koss would try.
You bastards! I'll kill you! I'll kill you all! And he starts bolting towards Yumi. What would you like to do?
Silvery barbs.
Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit.
And I'd like to cast Hold Person if that doesn't work.
Oh god, I don't want to
You
crit
crit
twice.
him.
What the fuck?
Well, you
Blow
do,
him
so
apart.
do it.
All I wanted just was to pull you back 10 feet and slow you.
Well, you do.
Yes, I do, but also, like, what?
Sorry.
Do I roll twice or roll one?
Yes, roll twice. I'll say, if you want to, you could choose not to hit with that second attack, though, because if you just wanted to pull him back the one time, then you wouldn't need to roll 3 rolls.
I can only move him back one time, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
once I saw the second beam hit, and pull him back.
Well, that's
all I
actually a
want.
really good one for against him because it makes it so he can either attack or move. You did silvery barbs. It's not going to come into play yet. Hold person, bud.
Yes, I'd like to Hold Person.
Okay.
Let me click it real fast. Those at the 4th level. Needs a Wisdom save of 17.
I don't think he has that. No, he has decent wisdom. He crit missed, so he just drops to the ground, paralyzed. And
So, yeah,
his rage subsides.
I was gonna say, chains just run out and grab him and pull him back, and then the hold person will just like paralyze him to the floor.
He's paralyzed and he's holding the shield and he's weeping after he comes out of the paralyze.
Haas will pull him up into a firm grip, almost like a bear hug, and just very closely just like tell him, "Is like, time is not right." And like Samovil will look down at his gauntlets and the eyes are glowing, burning with energy, and he just says, "It's not now. Just not now." If Samovil doesn't take the shield, Koss will.
He's going to hand it to you on purpose. He's like, he wipes his face, his tears from his face, and he says, "Please, honor him. Wield his shield. The shield was for your bride, and encased my god. It holds power still. Use it. Wield it."
He'll hand Samovil the arrow catching shield.
And Samuel doesn't want a shield. He doesn't want a shield.
No, he takes whatever shield he's holding and just gives it to him. And takes the one he's got and just puts it right on his back, like Captain America style, just like magnetic, like onto his back, like.
Ross,
Yes.
are you planning on playing Scud Scheme more, or are you gonna make a new character?
I'll play him more since he's still alive.
Okay. I'll say you're up with the group then, and I'll offer this shield to you, arrow catching shield, since you're a paladin that probably uses shields, and no one else in the party does.
Yeah.
This will be better served with you. We need to leave this place.
I'll
need to
humbly
leave this
accept
place
this as
yesterday.
a intro to your party.
He was a cultist?
Scud was not a cultist.
Oh, okay. I thought he was.
No, he said no to the offer.
Oh, okay.
He was part of that other group, right?
Honest Brightspell and McCool Smith notice that Scud's with them, and they give you a silent nod of approval.
Scud nods back.
More similar creatures begin pouring out of the portal, and you notice that the cultists are able to control them still, even though they didn't summon them.
Seeing that they at least have some level of control,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to Yumi and say, "What is your intention with this new portal?"
With this power, that's wrong voice. With this power, we can retake the city ourselves. Before we didn't have the manpower, now we do. And once we have the city, we can go around and collect the artifacts. Once the artifacts are collected, our gods come to life once more. And the Lady of Pain shall fall. And once this is said, a presence makes herself known. This is all out of order, so I'm jumping all back and forth. Let me show you. This.
Old mass beggar.
Old mass beggar, which you have deduced to be the Lady of Pain, Wilkin.
Yes.
You would have already known this, obviously. There were some pretty straightforward hints about it, so you guys probably already knew.
Slinging tarot cards with their bum hand.
Bum hand, yeah. She has a butt hand.
Ass hand.
And you hear a voice echo out. She steps forward from the crowd, not necessarily where all you guys are, but maybe like top left of the big circle. She just steps out of the crowd and she stands there menacingly. Her right arm is that of a prosthetic made out of wood. She said, all I wanted to do was hide and lay low here. You think you can kill me? You think bringing the gods back to the material plane will make any difference? You are all fools. But do as you like. It bothers me none. I seek not love nor worship. I seek fear, control, and power in redemption. All of which I have, save for the latter. But soon I needed not Lathander's flock. Nor do I ever want to be worshipped in general. And she looks to Samuel, I guess. You can't really tell. But she says, and as for your god, I would never pretend to be him. That was another of his kin. I'm sure you'll find this out soon enough. I must be on my way now. I must prepare a new garden of my own design, in which to plant my seeds of control. My era of surreptitiousness will soon come to an end. Soon the world will know my name. And as she says that, she vanishes from the cloud in a blast of light and dust. And on the ground is a tarot card. Does anyone want to pick it up?
I'll do it, since it was my fault.
Cos, be
It's all
careful.
your fault.
Boo!
This is the card you get. Can you see?
No.
No?
Is it the sun? Tower? I can't actually see it.
Let me see if I can...
Yeah,
You
turn
put
off
it
the
in
background,
front.
maybe.
Yeah.
I had to see it myself. Turn off the background. How do I do this? How do I do this?
It's in Discord.
Little camera icon. Drop down.
Oh, change video camera there. None. Didn't apply. Why didn't it apply?
Why indeed?
None. There we go.
Technology.
The
The
moon.
moon.
The moon.
The moon.
Mern.
The moon.
And it too reads something on the back, written in blood. It reads, "Never shall the sun and moon meet, for it is a carnal sin."
Okay.
For reference, I got the hanged man before,
And you got the sun before.
and this. Did Trixie get the sun? Is that was it?
Yes.
I think I got the sun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Liara approaches you guys. We should take the rest of the civilians who didn't accept the offer and the refugees and leave this place immediately.
Agreed.
Where should we
Right.
go?
Vryland should be a good place to go.
There we go.
Ryland is gone. Haven't you heard? Where have you been?
Where indeed. You see Koss look down at the card again and just like burn it, like he crushes it in his hand and burns it in divine fire, and he says, "Where the hell is Zoom and Foz?" And he starts stomping off toward the toward the airship.
Cool. Last minute things that happen here. One of the refugees that you had saved previously brings a picture of the Hinterberry blood to the group. He says, "I used to be a potion maker back on Ryland. Well, assistant potion maker. I wasn't all that trained yet, but there's something laced in this. I can't quite tell what it is. Maybe you can. Does anyone roll a medicine check on it?"
Not great at it, but sure.
You crit. Okay. Yeah, you give it a sniff and swirl it around with your finger or something, maybe a spoon, and you see a magic glimmer in it, and you recognize this to be a Gia spell laced within the drink itself.
Did I recognize with a crit what the Gia's command would be?
It is enthralling all who drink it. If they don't make the saving throw. So you assume everyone with a mask is enthralled. At least everyone who refuses to take the mask off. But there's also faceless beings. A lot going on here that's mysterious and unsolved. Okay, you guys get back to your airship.
River will just take it and like splash it on the ground.
Mhm. Good thing freaking Scroob didn't drink it, yeah. I was worried about it, like he's gonna get enthralled.
Doesn't really matter now, does it?
By Scroob. Okay, on the way back on the airship, Liara says we should go to Wiltshire. I know it's closed off, but I just received word from one of my druids here that she received a sending, saying they're reopening their doors to hunting guild members, along with their affiliates. And she looks to the river specifically, and she says, "The Verdant Circle needs a new champion. I would be honored if you would join me."
He kind of looks and says, For the first time, I don't quite feel like a champion. But we should discuss.
Without you, we probably wouldn't have taken down this Doomwaker.
Said I did but a small part.
And you did more than any of my druids I commanded here.
So I won't argue with that. I did do.
I am pretty awesome.
He goes well, it's Celestian that really gives me the blessings of. But yes, if I shall take on a new title, I suppose champion of the Verdant Serpent.
And as you're discussing this, the same druid that whispered in her ear about the Wilter being opened up to hunters, whispered something else. She seemed to got a new sending message sent to her. She says, "No, the Cerulean Dawn fled. They failed their mission."
What a surprise!
Suck it, Logan.
The Doomwaker, the Sea, escaped the Odasses Sea, along with their hatchlings. Gregor Brimlock is dead, along with many of the Legionnaires.
I was gonna say he's a champion, no?
He's a Legionnaire. He was a champion.
He was
that
like the
got turned
OG.
into the. Yeah, he was a champion that got turned into the guild leader when Vryland exploded.
Yeah.
So now, the Legionnaires are without a leader or champion, and a lot of Legionnaires are dead. This is troubling news for Wolken, because he was kind of your hero. Samaville as well, and well, Ross's old character isn't here, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, so you said Brimlock?
Yeah, he got killed because the Cerulean God fled and saved themselves.
My notes. Cowardice.
Cowardice, yeah.
I would never.
Some time's gonna pass in Wiltir as Brandon's going to take over, but rumors are spreading. Tension's rising. As rumors are being spread, twisting the truth, not to your favor. You hear rumors stating that high-ranking members of the Hunters Guild are responsible for the fate of Hinterwood and the death of innocents. You hear a public outcry of high-ranking hunters being responsible for the death of a god. Public outcry against the guild itself has begun, and protests have gathered outside of all guild halls. Furthermore, ever since that portal opened up underneath the bride, Sinborn monsters aren't unsummoning after being summoned to the material plane. They seem to be staying onto the material plane until killed or forcefully banished. On top of this, a condition that was once restrained within the realm of sin is unleashed, that of sin-born corruption. Within Wilter, the party might find some familiar faces and new ones. But that is not my session. That will be for Brandon for next time.
Brandon.
For me.
Guys, I fucked up. I didn't do okay. I fucked up.
So there was 3 endings to this. There's either both Lathander and the bride survive, the bride dies and Lathander lives, or the bride lives and Lathander dies. So, I
was trying to avoid the first.
Yeah.
Tyler, just send me some good cliff notes as to the shift in the world so I can apply my sessions accordingly.
Will do. Another thing to note is that the Doomwaker of the Sea is running rampant again in the sea, so sea travel is once again very dangerous.
Okay.
Probably even more so than normal, than it used to be.
Sweet.
But yeah, I'll send you over some like epilogue stuff of how the world's changed. And that would be the end of my sessions until next time. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tyler.
Solid.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Tyler.
Very solid.
And with that, we
Fun.
can go to
Grim.
sleep. Very grim.
Time. Nightmare.
Oh, I will say this though. Oh, everyone jump out.
So yeah.
No,
I'm still- We'll say this. With the shift of everything happening, the protests outside of the guild hall, some time will pass. For the protests have gotten a little too wild, and things have gotten just a little bit out of hand for the guild to operate in a manner inside of the city. So for now, all guild duties have been shut down.
Ooh.
Unless sent by specific missive to certain guild member groups. And that is all for now.
Excellent.
Mm.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, guys.
All right, boys.
I need to go sleep.
Guys.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
session.
thank you for
Yeah,
helping it
thank
out.
you. Welcome home, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Welcome
it.
home.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks.
Peace.
I will catch you guys next time.
All right,
Thank
boys.
you all.
Later.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
See you, boys.
Bye.
Bye.